from ClassicsShow, and I'm going to be talking about what I call the evolution of a revolution, which is mostly just an overall look of Nintendo in my life. I've always liked Nintendo. Our first system was the NES, which unfortunately we don't have anymore because they're old, they got broken and stuff, so we just threw ours away. And when I was little, we didn't play very many video games. So really, once I got the Nintendo 64, I didn't even really play it that much. But what we did play a lot was Donkey Kong 64, which instantly became one of our favorite games. I remember as a little kid, my mom actually was really good at it, so just instead of watching TV at night, we would all gather around and watch my mom play Donkey Kong 64. So I've kept it over the years. It's still a mint condition cartridge until I've gotten into that. Some of my favorite Nintendo 64 games are Super Mario 64, which I never had as a little kid, but I got on eBay just a little while ago, and I've been extremely addicted with this game. And then the same with Zelda Ocarina of Time. I would have gotten any other Zelda game that I was able to play, but I picked this one just because most people said that this was the best Zelda game. And so far that's been true, even though it is extremely hard, and I've sort of given up. Recently, due to my addiction to things green and black, I got this at Goodwill for like $4. It's my green and black Nintendo 64 controller. But like I said, I just got back into Nintendo 64 because Michael and John did it, so I thought it was cool, And I don't know, I never really was into it as a little kid, so I don't have much like they do left from when I was little. But so a lot of this is new to me. We had, like I said, Donkey Kong, and that was basically it besides a couple sports games. And then next system we got was the Nintendo GameCube because of my cousins. They had Mario Kart Double Dash, which my parents loved because we all hung out and played that game. So we got that so that we could play it whenever we weren't with them, and we loved that. And then because of the GameCube, we got a couple games. My favorite games from the GameCube that I remember playing were Lego Star Wars, and then Lego Star Wars 2. And I also really liked Rebel Strike, the Rogue Squadron game, and Super Smash Bros. Melee, which I love this game. It's probably one of my favorite Smash Bros. I don't like the new one very much. The old one I just don't have, so this is probably one of my favorites. And because of the GameCube and how much we like that, we got the Wii, which just seemed like a cool idea. Everyone wanted the Wii when it first came out, so we ended up getting it for Christmas, just like most people did, or most people who wanted one anyway. And really, this is the only system from Nintendo that I'm not really enjoying as much, because it seems like at first to try to make a big deal about the motion sensor when really it doesn't work as well as we had originally hoped. And it still works good, but I don't know, it seems like a lot of games are either just focusing on that and trying to make a big deal out of that, or just use the controller. Now a lot of things about the games that use the controller, there's a lot of stuff like with Mario Galaxy or the new Super Mario Bros., where it's a lot of the same levels as Mario 64 or the original Mario's even. So that's kind of cool. And we have new Super Mario Bros. And we have Mario Galaxy, the first one. I wanted to get into the second one, even though I never really played Mario Galaxy, just because I didn't like it. I like the other ones better. So the Wii is cool, but I'm not liking it. I've always liked Nintendo more than anything else, but that's just out of personal opinion. It has nothing to do. I've never bought a Sega system or a PlayStation or an Xbox, so I don't really know. It's just my preference. I like to stick with Nintendo. A little bit off subject, recently I got an Atari Flashback 2, like Michael had at Goodwill again for like $10. And the system itself seems to be working fine, but it's missing a power cord, and the controllers aren't working very well. I cleaned them. I don't know what's wrong with them. I think the controllers, it won't let me go down on the select screens or up on the select screens, so I can only play the top games. So I don't know. I tried to take the actual system itself apart and clean it, but again, that's just kind of a reminder in my head. I got a Nintendo system. So this has been Nathan with ClassicsShow. Just another Nathan's Thoughts, and that's it.
At the reception, in a glass was a bleeding man. She was bright